low or perhaps even close to zero. So that is where things are starting to get very important. You need to know how should you make all these risks. How are you getting into the action? Do you have scouts? Do you understand where mostly everyone around the vicinity is? Do you know how many people parachuted around you? In fact, speaking of that, does AV Ligers know how many people is parachuting close to them within Crossroads? Because if they know exactly what kind of risks they are getting themselves into.
Yeah, man, Divinity as well, right? I don't think this is a great start for them. Bloody Head's right beside AB Ligers right now, and Blank has already got a sniper in his hands, and he will be looking to release some shots. Red Panda in here, he might go in here for a close push with the shotgun. We just don't know, or he might play the defensive game, right? Are they going to allow Bloody Heads to complete their loots and come in for them, or are we going to see the AB Ligers pull off the offensive? This is where we see Abstract. I almost said Substract, bro. This is where we see Abstract as to who goes in with an aggressive gameplay, man.
Oh, I get that. It's quite some time. Don't worry about it. I mean, for now, we're going to be looking at the fact that Boggs is going to be lit up with lead for quite a little bit, to the point that he's currently reaching to half health, while Blank, only exposing himself for a little bit, is going to be lit on fire, and Red Panda put him down almost instantaneously, while ZJ is gonna be at the top of the crossroads with the bird's eye view. He can definitely be able to do quite a number on the side of AV Ligers. All they gotta do is bait AV Ligers out of the vicinity, out of the trailer, and perhaps they will be able to allow Pogs to, get some shot downwards.
Well, Pogs right now crawling on the ground, eating some grass, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls. AV Liger must be quite, proud of their performance thus far. They are getting pushed, but look at the positioning from Jay coming in here, right? ZJ goes in here from the bird's eye view shots, keeping an eye on AV Ligers, but he doesn't seem to be doing a great job because he's not staying patient. He's not just keeping an eye on them. He wants to go in there for the engagement. Pogs makes them pay with a takedown, and Bloody Heads have lost Blank right now, but I think AV Ligers are hurting as well. Jay going in here for those shots, blind shots at that Panda down there together with another teammate of his. Who is that? It's Cheers. And it could be that AV Ligers just have two players right now, just one more player on his feet. What is Cheers going to do? Jaboywa right at that back. He's not down yet, still running around. Oh, and he has been picked up, and Fox gets taken down in reverse. What is going on, Abstract? They could have gone in for the push.
There's just so much things to talk about, but we will talk about that, and we will help them understand how can they make this point of time, make this fight a lot more calculated. But for now, let's take a look at this. We have Shares. He does have a sliver of health, while the rest of the members coming in from Bloody Hands, it does seem like they are no longer that interested in dealing with the members of AV Ligers. Well, they have lost quite a number of members here. And so does Watch and Learn. Watch and Learn already have 2-person knocked down by Divinity. Fast Kill MY all across the map being eliminated at rank number 12. While Luffy runs into the vicinity, backed up by his fellow friend from Watch and Learn. And now back into the trailer park here in the crossroads.
Well, there's nobody there for Jaboywa, but he will continuously fire anyway because Mark has already back-footed all the way down. Oh, he's actually knocked down right now. Red Panda can go in here for a quick wipe if he just pushes in, but they need to go in there with a duo push, right? They don't really know what to expect. Divinity still standing strong. AV Ligers goes in, Cheers with that takedown, and it looks like they are in a very, very good position right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but no squad wipe just yet. Oh, Divinity losing White Face, and it is right now all up to Shira, Batman, as well as Gunza. How are they going to respond? Because Baby Argon has just joined the party, Abstract.
This is a point of time where Divinity may very well be eliminated because of the power of Baby Argons? Are Baby Argons gone? I don't know.
No, no.
It does seem like they want to deal with Divinity, but yet they want to play it slowly. But now it doesn't. Maybe Argon is just going to be peeking right through and through with Cobra immediately just rushing into the doors at the right side, bringing one of the Divinity members down, while he still have the third-party perspective as to where the rest of the members from Divinity are. It does seem like with 2% down from Divinity, one, which is the final representative, has fled the scene and tries to get himself as far away as possible, and that last person remaining is gonna be Batman. But tough news, Batman. You may be spotted out soon, especially since you have a critical amount of health.
Yeah, see, Watch and Learn is kind of joining Batman as well, running away, which is lucky for Batman because he could have gotten flanked by the two of them, right? Masker in there, just leading the front, allowing his friends just to back away from the situation. But what a advantage being taken here by Baby Argon for that full-on wipe on Divinity, but just not getting the job done. Almost close, though, close to perfection in there. But once again, though, Abstract, Divinity with a very lackluster performance in these games.
Indeed, and to the point that Divinity, they are really starting to hurt my brain. Like, they are just not getting the games up and running at all. Something must have happened. They are just not that big of a powerhouse anymore. And I'm speechless. I'm genuinely speechless. It is time for Divinity to kind of watch back their gameplay and understand what has happened, what they can do, and what can they change. But speaking of, changing stuff, remember how I talked about, calculating your risks as well as calculating how to make your pushes a lot more calculative? Remember the fight, right at the crossroads, I think, if I remember correctly, it was Watch and Learn. Oh no, AV Liger is fighting against the Bloody Heads, right? So one of the members was just wildly firing at the glue walls, like wildly firing. And once the glue wall was almost broken down, the opponents, which is AV Ligers, decided to turn around and shoot right back at the Bloody Head member. And that was bad because Bloody Head, they didn't even realize what was going on, and he didn't expect the opponents will fight back at him.
Oh, that was so bad in there from Masker. He could have gotten away, but he went in for the push, thinking he could take shots down. But unfortunately for him, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Watch and Learn will still need to back away from these games and just watch a lot more so they can learn. Because these other squads are really, every single time they come across Watch and Learn, they are opening a can of whoop butt on them and taking them down, right? But look at the squad of Do Easy right now. And what do you think of this, man? They're falling out of the zone and they're going to be forced to cross the bridge as well. And you've got the Squad of Freedom Rumble in there as the welcoming committee. Of course, granted, they don't move away from their spot. Do Easy might be in trouble shortly, Abstract.
Indeed, but I do firmly think that Do Easy should be A-okay. Considering the fact that this is only circle number 1, it shouldn't hurt them that much. So knowing how they're gonna move and knowing how the circle is and understanding how the flight path is as well, if Do Easy is, putting some brains in the games, they would probably want to head their way over to the lumber mill, take the zip line all across to campsite and just play within campsite. And if feeling daring enough, they can head over to Forge as well. But looking at how fast they're going, it does seem like they are using a vehicle. And using a vehicle means that they can only cross the bridge. But after crossing the bridge, where are they gonna go? My instinct says that they're going to Brasilia, which is gonna be a bad choice. Yes, go to campsite. Yes.
The detour. Come on, take a left, man. Brasilia is going to be more fun. Oh, they're heading in straight, and it looks like they will be meeting a few players shortly, man. But let's take a quick look at Legend Rumble here because AV Ligers are right here in front of them. And let's see exactly what Taken does right now because Cheers right in front of him drops a quick nade in the vicinity, but Cheers gets away from that in the nick of time. Well played by Cheers. but not so well played in here by Legend Rumble. And right now, this is the Rumble we have been waiting for, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Full on action. AV Ligers on the back foot. They want to play the defensive position right now, and Legend Rumble are left to come in here with that offensive push. And let's see exactly how they'll do that.
And just like that, the grenade is being tossed right to this first floor, but unfortunately, it is not gonna tag anyone just yet. Legends Rumble, they're steering clear of the staircase landing, and Legends Rumble has decided, let's bail out of here. Because AV Ligers know for a matter of fact that, well, Legends Rumble is just around the vicinity. And they decided to just run away into the fields, and they did that in a way that, you know, AV Ligers in the second floor, they can't deal with them because there is no windows to watch that corner. So, you know, at least Legends Rumble know exactly what they're doing. Or at least half of Legends Rumble know what they're doing.
Well, I think they were assisting in there with the cover. They didn't really want their opponent, their teammates to get taken down. But what a play in there by AV Ligers to kind of spot the players from Legends Rumble and, you know, just fire off those shots to keep them away for long enough. But the zone, though, is going to be doing the Legends Rumble a huge favor in here. And let's take a quick look and see how will they handle this position. Look at them. They're just allowing their enemies to run away, man. Legend Rumble has got nothing on them right now. And AV Ligers will just make their way away towards the zone and then flank all the way around. And it looks like the Legends have just lost a great opportunity for a few kill points there.
Indeed. And now, at this point in time, this minute, we do have a decent amount of teams that is still alive. And speaking of which, Watch and Learn has now been eliminated. As compared to the previous game, this is gonna be a whole different game on its own. It is going to be slow. We're looking at the second circle already, and we only, but we still have a total of 10 teams remaining. So, not gonna lie, it's gonna be a slow game, and when it comes to the third and the fourth circle respectively to come, it is going to be chaotic, like hands down chaotic.
Jim, Baby Argon's looking to take down Batman from Divinity. And he should be able to do that, right? Because I don't think anybody else is there right now to interfere in this matchup between them. Unless Junel just, you know, kind of just decides to shoot a few bullets towards them. That might change things up, right? Well, let's see exactly how the squads go in here to take this. Baby Argon still in here with the teaser shots, but nothing much is going to happen. Like you said, Abstract, everybody's going to just be holding on to their little huts, to their little houses until the zone is ever so much smaller, right? 13 minutes on the clock, and we are still going to be in here with the very laid-back gameplay. But don't let that fool you, though, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, because the longer these squads hold out, the crazier the next battle is going to be.
The next battle may be at the center of the circle, because if it's right in the center of the circle, like right smack in the center, I can pretty much expect and say that that is where all hell breaks loose, and the true version of Pandemonium will persist by itself. But I'm really surprised to see that Bloody Heads is still alive, ZJ over there. I'm also surprised that Batman Divinity is also surviving over there. But very likely and very soon, these Lone Rangers is gonna go down pretty darn soon, and I'm not looking forward to it. I want to see them alive, especially for Divinity Esports, but it's gonna be tough. Extremely tough.
Ooh, triple kill in here right now, and VPH might just be on a wipe. Baby Argon coming in here for the push, and VPH has been eliminated by Baby Argon. And that's what we're talking about. That is just the opener, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, quadra kill coming in here from the player who just got slain, by the way. And squad Legend Rumble still alive, backed away from that engagement earlier. And this time, they might not be able to run away from the temptation of taking down Squad Awesome, who is being forced in by the safe zone. They just need to, kind of force a few bullets in here towards them for a couple of kill points. And here comes Taken with those shots, using the tree as cover as well. But not only will the safe zone force, Awesome in, but the Legend Rumble has to back away as well. But the zone stops right there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the shots from the long distance, it's not gonna, scare them away just yet, is it, Abstract?
I don't think so. Even with the loud roar of these guns, it is not gonna scare anyone else away. Oh, Z-Max! Oh!
Dude, that back-to-back spamming of the blue wall just freaking works, man. So much of pressure forces the player to make a move to run away, run for cover, but get himself caught out. And just like that, Squad Awesome has been eliminated, leaving 7 more squads in here. Baby Argon still doing well. A little bit of a handicap in here, just 1 man down.
7 squads here. Oh, okay. Let me just tell you this. In about 15 seconds, you will start to see people dropping like grapes. They are just gonna be dead like really fast, super soon. You can pretty much see that the safest people is going to be whoever's gonna be inside of the circle. Whoever's trying to rush right into the circle is probably gonna be the one that is gonna be having some problems, such as number 1, Legends Rumble. Number 2, Freedom Rumble, that is currently under flag by Steady Squad. Number 3, Do Easy. So these are the teams that we should look out for, as they are probably gonna die. But if they do not die, that means that they have the tenacity to overcome all obstacles, and I do want to see them win. But Do Easy. Okay.
Yeah, man, this is a Steady Squad's win, man. They've got literally the best position right now on that watchtower. They're just picking off all of these players one by one. How many blue walls can you pop up? Hopefully those players have, stacked up just enough for them. Drags just hiding behind the blue wall right now, just trying to stay away from Steady shots, gunfire one after the other. FRU stepping up closer and closer. It's going to be Freedom Rumble, maybe taking the fight up to this Steady Squad. Axel in here with those shots one after the other. Cobbs almost gets taken down, but will still survive for the time being. It is a Steady Squad for the win, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But the zone is going to force Steady Squad to move as well.
And just like that, Freedom Rumble, most of them is pretty healthy, but unfortunately one of them is already incapacitated, but they have to leave him back behind, because the fact that the circle is now converging and of course is shrinking and pushing everyone else away. And now with FRU under heavy fire by Secret Squad, 2 kills, 3 kills, all for Axel. And we do have shots coming from Steady Squad. They are still pretty A-okay. And not gonna lie, I am pretty curious, I am pretty surprised. And here we have Jaboiwa sniping everyone else out from the surface of the earth, or perhaps out the surface of Purgatory. And now we've got Phoenix also putting quite a number on the side of Steady Squad. And now we have 2 teams left, and the last member remaining, it is going to be, yes, Baby Argon. Baby Argon, the last man remaining. They put up quite a lot of fight, but unfortunately, AV Ligers is going to be the one that come up on top after a rather disappointing performance in the previous game, but now they've came up on top.
I mean, what a way to kind of end that, right? We basically went into the final circle. The final 2 teams, AV Ligers as well as Baby Argon, the 2nd and 3rd seed on the table thus far, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And it would be the consistent AV Ligers with the victory. Baby Argon, they haven't been shining as brightly as they want to. And